at the halfway point of the season, as I mentioned. Jason and I have them at 3-5, and EB has them at 4-4.
All right.
We understand it's nonsense, but it's still fun.
Now we're into, what, week 9 or 10? They play Minnesota at home after their game at Seattle.
That's a winner. That's a winner.
Where, Minnesota?
Who's going to be their quarterback? Sam Bradford, Teddy Bridgewater? Who knows?
I saw a Snapchat video of Bridgewater throwing. You saw that, right? He looked good.
I got him beating Minnesota.
I will never have Minnesota beating us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We could have that third string quarterback, Nate Sudfeld.
Right.
I will never.
They
pick
can bring back Fran Tarkenton and Chuck Foreman and.
Yeah. I know that tilts Grant and Danny, but I could care less who's playing.
They're the Vikings.
They're the Vikings.
At New Orleans the week after that. Also a 1 o'clock game.
I'm always scared of the Saints.
Is Bobby Hebert still there?
I would probably always pick the Saints in that one because I'm scared of Drew Brees.
All right, I got him beating New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
I'm going to go laser.
By the way, play the over in that game. Play the over.
Yeah.
Giants on the 23rd. That's also a primetime game. This is a home game. This is Thanksgiving Day or Thanksgiving night.
I don't have that much regard for Eli. I'm going to pick a win. Okay? I'm sorry. He's going to throw a couple picks, critical ones.
I think they'll likely split with the Giants. This one's the home game.
Yeah, a home game. I'm picking a win.
I'll take a win.
I got them losing that game because it's primetime.
Right.
At Dallas, another primetime game.
That's a loser. They're not beating Dallas in Dallas.
It's hard to imagine it. I hate to be cliche, but I will pick the Cowboys.
I think I said they were going to split with Dallas, but I lied. They're going to lose that game.
Yeah.
They're going to split with them.
I think Dak is not going to have the year he had last year.
Okay.
Right, so each of us in that quarter of the season has them going 2-2. We may have picked different games, but you're trending towards 8-8.
I told you, so annoying.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
But that's look. If we were picking the Patriots schedule, it would be a different outcome.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be picking 8-8.
I guess.
I'm just so jelly that they get to go to L.A. twice because they play the Chargers the following week.
Yeah, but I don't know if that really behooves them.
All right, last 4 games.
You know what I mean? You want to go out there and party.
I want to go out there and hang out in Manhattan Beach.
You want to go hang out with Dykstra.
They're going to hang out with Dykstra, and they're going to beat the Chargers.
Right. JP, you haven't beaten the Chargers?
No. I will have them losing to San Diego.
They lose to Phil. All right.
I don't really know what they'll do there. I'll go against the grain and just blindly, like all of these picks, pick a win.
Arizona at home the following week.
Jason, you got a win or a loss against San Diego.
No, they're going to beat the Chargers.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to be jelly because they're hanging out in L.A.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the Cards the next week because the Cards are terrible on the East Coast. Always have been.
I think they lose that one.
The Cards?
Yep.
All right.
Winner. They're the Cardinals.
They're the Cardinals. What about the Bronx? What about the Bronx the following week at home?
That's at home.
I think they'll beat them.
How many of those defensive donks are still there?
Probably most of them.
Most of them.
Yeah, but their quarterback situation's still up in the air.
Is doo-doo. They could be
Paxton
Lynch.
I've got them winning against Denver at home. Plus, I had them in a 3-game losing streak, so they got to eventually get out of that.
Yeah.
Is it Simeon or Lynch? I guess it'd probably be Lynch.
I'm gonna go.
They're not gonna lose to.
I'm gonna go winner.
Both you guys have them getting hot down the stretch. That's 3 wins in a row.
All right, so hold on.
Final game of the year.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I've got them 8-7 right now. Coming into, I got them 8-7.
You got them hot.
You might as well give them a tie for the last game.
All right, so now they're Giants
at the Giants to close out the season.
Ooh, I got to think about this.
I got them losing that.
You got them losing because it's at New York.
Yeah, but the Giants might have already wrapped up the division.
By the way, I believe that unless the calendar's changed, that's a New Year's Eve game.
I have them finishing the year.
New Year's Eve day.
6-10.
New Year's Eve day, right?
New Year's Eve day, correct.
Right. Yeah. I have them winning.
4-game winning streak to close the year, EB.
I just don't want to be 8-8.
All right, I've got them.
I just don't want to be 8-8. And if it's at 10 wins,
I've got them beating the Giants. They win 4 straight to end the year.
Yeah.
But it's not enough to get. No, that might be a wild card spot, 9-7.
What does Jason have him at?
Jason has them at 9-7. I believe you have them at 9-7.
Right. Oh, you have them at poo-poo.
I have them at 6-10.
Oh, JP just crushing them.
Did you think the team got significantly better? They won 8 games last year.
I think
to be 2 games worse.
They haven't had the draft yet.
I think they blew some games.
They're going to get better after
I think they blew
Possibly.
some games they should have won. I think 9-7 is reasonable.
I think they got slightly better on defense in free agency.
I think Kirk's going to be better than he was last year, actually. I don't think he was amazing. I think he was okay. And he definitely wasn't great down the
His
stretch.
receivers are going to be worse.
I'm kind of a Terrell Pryor kind of guy.
All right.
Plus, I like
He
Crowder.
had 2 1,000-yard receivers who left.
Yeah.
All right, but he's going to have 2 1,000 receivers. Anyway, he
I
might
believe
have
in
3
the system a little bit. I'm like Steve Spurrier. You could just put Chris Doring out there. And
Put anybody back there?
Yeah.
You're a system guy?
I'm a little bit of a system guy.
You guys have him at 9-7. I have him at 6-10.
By the way, that final game against the Giants will make or break their playoff chances.
Right.
They'll either get into the playoffs because of a win or be ousted because of a loss.
A lot of times 9-7 teams don't get in, though.
That's true.
Kind of depends on how the NFC plays out.
Just my guess.
I'm not as optimistic. First of all, I'm not high on Jay Gruden. I was against the 3-year extension.